This is Anthony from All Metal Music. I'm on the phone with Justin from Electric Wizard. How have you been?
I'm stoned. Fucker.
How's the response to Witch Cult today been?
It's been fucking heavy. People are into it. I mean, we work hard to do some heavy shit, and everyone's digging it. So that's cool.
I found the song "The Satanic Rites of Drugula" to be pretty interesting. Where did you come up with the idea for those lyrics?
I'm watching too many movies too late at night. Reading too many dirty comics on too many drugs. Just thinking about, what if Dracula sucked suck a tits or some sexy chick tripping, and he'd be freaking out on acid, And let me imagine he got harder and harder into harder shit, He ends up in the 80s like a fucking smacked out Drac. It's kind of an idea for a movie even, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd make a pretty interesting movie.
Yeah.
Witch Cult today was recorded on vintage pre-70s equipment. How was it working with the old equipment, and why did you decide to use it?
I've always been a fan of the older sounding records. I think you can't knock classic rock shit like AC/DC and Sabbath, Zeppelin. They all sound killer, and I'm a fan of using that equipment. I've always been interested in it, so the opportunity to use the studio was really cool. And I don't work with computers. As soon as I turn the fucking thing on, it fucks with me. So I like doing things the old way. I'm from a different era. I think the sound's warmer, and it definitely works. And working with Liam was fucking killer. He knows what he's doing.
Electric Wizard faced a lot of setbacks and hurdles in the past, such as injuries, run-ins with the law, and surgeries. Did you face any such setbacks while recording Witchcraft today? Witch Cult today?
Well, yeah, kind of like a couple of years of that shit. Nothing too bad, though, trying to keep my nose clean these days. We didn't have any run-ins with the law, anyway, not this time.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah. There's always some health issues, though, too much drinking and drunking, but yeah, we got there in the end.
And it came out pretty good.
Yeah, it turned out killer.
Electric Wizard is considered to be the heaviest band by some people. What are your thoughts on being dubbed as such?
I hope we are. I want to be the heaviest band ever. Heaviness to me means fucking the weight of the music. Not about, who can play the fastest and scream their fucking balls off the stupidest. We play fucking heavy music. You feel it. We weigh you down. And it's an honor to be called the heaviest band.
You also have an interest in horror films. Have you seen any movies in recent time that you liked, and what are some of your favorites?
I watch horror movies every day of my life. I fucking love horror movies. Recently, I've seen a fuckload of good shit. Queens of Evil is a good movie. It's worth checking out. It's got there's some pretty sexy Euro babes in that one, and people should see it. I don't want to ruin it. All-time favorite movies. I mean, there's a lot of influences on Electric Wizard. I think. Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, Blood and Satan's Claw, Mark of the Devil, Living Dead at Manchester Morgue. They're all films that have a flavour, sort of 70s occult vibe, and yeah, they all fit in with the Electric Wizard ethos, I think.
Electric Wizard has cited some Nazi mysticism as an influence. What are your thoughts on bands that focus a lot of their music on Nazi and NS beliefs?
I mean, it's just one tiny facet of our interest, I don't know, if you want to obsess on that as your group, then that's up to you. I hope you're pretty heavy, but but to me, it's just an interest. I mean, I've always been interested in the occult, and that was an occult fucking Reich. They try to take over the world with but using different ideas, different sciences, and I'm always inspired by people that try and do fucked up shit. I mean, people say, well, you know, it's fucking Nazis, but there's plenty of people out there into Charles Manson or fucking serial killers and shit, you know? What's the difference? I'm into the way, the power thing, you know, where you control people. I mean, if you had that power and you had over, you know, the band, you sell a lot of fucking records, right? That's what I think.
You've also taken quite a bit of influence from H.P. Lovecraft. What are some of your favorite works of his?
I like all of his stuff. I mean, obviously, he's a great writer. Colorado Space and Dreams in the Witch House are probably my favorites. I think Dreams in the Witch House especially has some crazy ideas about the occult and manipulating, you know, the world and universe around you with other than, you know, through music and sounds and shapes. I think there's some pretty wild ideas in there, especially if you're taking a lot of drugs and shit.
What were some of your favorite releases of 2007?
2007, fuck. Is it that year already?
2008.
I don't even know. Fuck, what came out? Witchcraft album's pretty cool. I was like, shit, Moss album maybe, did that come out then? I don't follow stuff, you know? The nearest thing I got was probably released in 71, so I'm trying to keep up.
You've always cited Black Sabbath as one of your biggest influences. What do you think of the Heaven and Hell reunion they've been doing with Dio?
Oh, I haven't checked out a show, so I can't say. I hope it's killer. Well, everyone says it's killer. I mean, you know myself, I'm an Aussie era man myself, but I still enjoyed it, you know. It's better than fucking most of their shit. But Sabbath's always been a big influence on Electric Wizard. Maybe the big influence on metal, I think. I mean, where would you be without fucking Sabbath? We wouldn't have anything cool. Just be fucking glam or some shit.
Yeah, that stuff's pretty awful.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans to tour North America in support of Witch Cult today?
Nothing planned yet, but I think we're going to be forced to come there sooner or later. We always have problems with fucking immigration and that shit, and especially, you know, the terrorist crap, and they check everything really bad now. We all got drug records and shit, so you used to be able to take a box saying, I haven't done anything wrong, honest, but now they're kind of a bit more strict about it, but hopefully we can get over it, do a few shows.
Well, that's all I have. What are your plans for the future?
Fucking scored more weed. Now.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I had planned. Thanks for the interview. Is there anything you'd like to say in conclusion?
Fucking go and buy our album and fucking get high. We fucking hate you.
Will do.
Cheers, dude.